Swag! Swag!
Ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them.
Davey, how you doing?
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another fun-filled FuncoFan34 stream of PowerWash Simulator. I think we're getting near the end of what I personally have available to me to wash. So I don't know if we take a break from PowerWash Simulator for a little bit and do something different on Mondays, or if I just go through and buy the DLC and knock out the rest of it. However, yeah, the bank is telling me I should probably find something new for a little bit. No sound? No sound? You got sound. Don't mess with me. Check, check. What's up, Davey? How's it going, Clee? We got music. Yeah, see? See? Clee's messing with me. That or Clee's all muted up. One of the two. This should not be the WWE station. That's not what I was looking for here. Hold up. This is what I wanted. That's why that was so strange earlier. Anyway. As you can see here on the splash screen here, they put out some Wallace and Gromit stuff. My phone connected to the car. My mom started it up. What's up, Kool-Aid? Oh man, I was out there for your mom to hear me. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, I spammed Discord the other day. Had 10 clips. That's okay. I like watching those clips, dude. How's Kool-Aid doing today? Did you have a good weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? Yeah, Wallace and Gromit is a new thing. They want me to check the special packs, but it'd be nice if some of them were, you know, on sale, maybe. They're saying these are new? Wait, no, these aren't new. Are they just new to me because I haven't purchased them yet? Or did they actually add things to them? They're probably just new to me. SpongeBob. You will now be taken to the PlayStation Store. Let's not worry about that for now. We got stuff to do here with Tomb Raider. We got another 60% of Tomb Raider to do, so. Hi, Mom! So far, so good. Your mom just got scared by Dustin. Like, hey, welcome to another fun-filled Funko. Who the? What the? Is this? Is this a DJ? Is this a new DJ on the radio? Why don't I have sound? That's a good way to start it. Yeah, so let's just, so I have a little bit of a dilemma this week that came up. I know Saturday I said it looked like we were in for a normal week. We were supposed to go to dinner with my friends on Sunday night. They had to cancel, so their recommended date for that is Wednesday. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do my Wednesday stream, unfortunately. So I don't think there's a makeup day for that. So you guys might have to wait from Monday to Thursday for the next stream. Outside of that, I think everything's normal for the time being, but you know how things go. Like, I've got stuff to do in the real world that takes precedence over this, unfortunately. Sometimes, unfortunately. Ripster!
Ripster is here and she's going to call me Dusty Buns.
Cancel on them this time. Power moves. I know, I should re-establish dominance, right? Sometimes you gotta show your friends who's boss. Go have fun with your real friends. You guys are my friends too. Like, I don't think you guys understand that. Like Kim and I not having kids, like, it's just been every other set of friends that we have is just busy for the most part with kids. So they don't really have too much time. Like, I don't fault them for that. However, I do kind of leave it up to those friends with kids to get a hold of us to do something, because I feel like we're more, our schedule's more open than theirs. But yeah, you guys are like, I talk to you guys more on a regular basis than I do half my friends. I mean, I see Munko Man at least 2-3 times a week. Outside of that, when we go to trivia, we see those friends once a week. But sometimes we don't go to trivia. Sometimes we don't see those friends for 2-3 weeks. But anyway, I digress. Just want to let you guys know that you guys do mean that much to me, that I get to talk to you guys. That's why I try to be so active in Discord when you guys post something. Try and keep that connection and the and everything there. So, yeah. Davey's gonna cancel on me now. I did watch it today, Davey. I meant to send you something. I got busy with work, and then yeah, we watched Hunt for Red October in stream, which I was watching while working. So, yeah, dude, the tavern looked awesome, man. And then the little apartment thing above it, like, I also had another idea for you that I'll send you. Again, didn't have time to send you anything, but I did think of another idea, something for Kim, if you don't mind making something for Kim in the game, if you haven't already. No, it's fine. We're not real friends. I'll only cry a little. No, we are. You are. I just sat there and gave you this heartfelt speech about how you are. Like, I truly mean that. A lot of streamers say that, but I mean, how many streamers do you know that have, you know, it's not probably good for me to do on a regular basis, but how many streamers do you know that have welcomed people into their house that they've met strictly through this platform? Like, I've trusted those people, you know, enough to come in and stay with us if they need a place to stay, so, or if they just want to visit. We are. I want that bulldog, but I don't want it to get broken outside. It's pretty solid, Clee. It's I think it was pretty hefty. I don't know if it's gonna get broken. It's not. It was made out of like some sort of metal material. It wasn't ceramic. Well, I saw it and I was like, "Oh, Clee." No one else on Twitch has put on a movie for me because I said I was bored. I have. I've done that. Alright, so we are 50% done with Lara Croft's obstacle course. I may change a tire early or midway through stream. I feel like it's a terrible idea for me to sit in this room in my Tomorrowland hoodie. I feel like I'm going to get quite warm. I wanted to get started on the stream as soon as possible and completely forgot to change my shirt. So if I start getting warm, I'm going to the closet, pick out a nice t-shirt. It's 60 degrees here. It is here too. It's 64. I've not been outside today. Oh, happy Mario Day to everybody. Also, I probably should be playing a Mario game, but I feel like it's really cliche anymore to do that. So, unless they have a Super Mario cleaning level in PowerWash Simulator, that's where we're at today. Or if I get done with Lara Croft, maybe I'll switch over to some like Mario 64 or something on the Switch. Okay, where did we leave off? We were pretty close to the end, I think. We're doing this ramp? Or did we finish the ramp? We did the ramp. Okay. So here we are, right here. Tom, what's going on?
Are you not entertained?
This is not Super Mario, I'm joking. I know, I feel like, I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but like I know a lot of people stream Mario games on March 10th, but it'd have been perfect to do today. Because it fell on a Monday, where I actually stream. But you know, we're almost done with what I have available to me on PowerWash Simulator, so that's what we're doing. I hated this all. These boxes over here, Clee, this is what annoyed me. These little bands and things, and the sides of the boxes and all this stuff. Now that that part's out of the way, I think I've not looked ahead really. Oh, there's more, aren't there? There's more of those boxes. I don't think it'll be too bad to wrap this up. I think I've done the more difficult part of it. We'll see. Some do, but they might do Mario either way. Yeah. People can do what they want. What a strange world we live in. You know what's odd? I don't own a Mario hat. I've always looked at them at GameStop, and I was like, maybe I should get one of these hats for when I play Mario games. Like an actual legit, like, you know, Mario cap, not just a baseball hat with Mario on it. Which I don't have one of those either. I just have that 8-bit Bowser one that I got from the Nintendo store in New York. Oh, yeah, I just saw your question, Rip. Yes, I've been there a few different times. I don't know if I've told you this story. I feel like I did. When Kim and I got married, we got married in Central Park. And that very same week that we were there, because we just stayed there for our honeymoon. We got married on Saturday afternoon, but that Saturday morning, the Nintendo store was giving out time slots to come back on Sunday to be one of the first, I shouldn't say the first, but one of the first people in the world to try out The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch. And I was one of those lucky peoples. Kim was nice enough that she let me wake up the morning of our wedding, and so long as it didn't obviously get in the way of our actual wedding, stand in line for a time to come back on Sunday to play it. And it all went great, and I got a special edition shirt and a couple of collector coins, and they came up to me, and while we were waiting, Kim and I were waiting, they came up and they were like, hey, your time slot was overbooked. And I was like, oh, does that mean I'm not going to get to play? Like, I didn't say that, but in my head I'm like panicking. I'm like, seriously? And they're like, do you mind waiting about 15 to 20 minutes for the next available slot? And we were like, yeah. No, that's fine. And they're like, oh, thank you so much. And they were like really kind about it. And then they came back and they gave me like extra merch. So I got a different collector coin that was only available to people, I can't remember when, but like they gave us extra merch for being nice and waiting. And I was like, ooh, sweet. So yeah, that's another good core memory other than the wedding. Obviously the wedding was the more important thing, but the fact that we were able to do that was cool. And we'd actually been there, I think we ended up being there when the Star Fox game was launching for Switch, and I stood in line to be one of the first people to demo the new Star Fox game also. And this all just happened, like, it just happened randomly. So, Kim is the best. And I'm not even just saying that. You picked up the DLC yet? I got it for a bit less since I got the complete set. For Wallace and Gromit, you mean? I did not get the Wallace and Gromit DLC yet. M! Oh my gosh, how have you been? What's new? Holy cow, it's been a couple minutes. So we got married in Central Park, Rip. It was, I believe there's a place called Summit Rock. I think that is where, it's kind of the north central. It's more like west. No, it's not east, it's west. I don't know my directions. It's west central, probably, even if not a little bit north in Central Park. Is this DLC on PowerWash? Yeah, there was a Wallace and Gromit one that just came out, Rip. Good, very busy with school and doing hair. Oh, you're doing hair. Have you always done hair? I don't think we ever talked about the hair. Buying now. There was a big update for this game. Like, there were like 10 separate updates. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. As I launched the game, it just kept going... start without uploading, and or downloading. I was like, no, download the thing that you gotta download, and then it was like bing, and then it would start up another one. Start without downloading? No. Continue. And then I noticed it said there are over 8 files to download for this game, and I went, what? Why? There's the only thing that came out was Wallace and Gromit, and I've got to buy it first for that to happen. So I don't know if they had some major like in-game updates. I didn't really research what any of them were. Oh, you're going to school for here. Okay. So I don't believe you've been streaming all that much, correct? Because I know you were streaming there for a while, but maybe that was like over the summer or something. So, oh, you went to a Queen concert? That's awesome. Was that at Madison Square Garden? It almost had to have been, right? That is something I've not done yet. I've not seen a show or a sporting event at Madison Square Garden. We've done a couple Broadway things, or off-Broadway, I guess. Not actual Broadway. Barely touched it. That's cool. That'd be cool to see Madison Square Garden. It's such a historic venue for a lot of different things. I mean, I've been outside of it, like I've walked around it. Some guy randomly offered us to buy porn out of a trash bag outside Madison Square Garden. That's the highlight of my Madison Square Garden stuff. I was like, this dude's like trying to stop us, and he's got a trash bag, and I'm like, no, that's all right. He's like, no, look, and like he's pulling like VHS tapes and like magazines out of his trash bag to show us, and we're like, oh, yeah, no, man, we're good. We are good on that. What a random thing for you to be peddling. And honestly, that was before I was offered to buy cocaine in Vegas. So that's kind of weird, right? Because they always prepare you for random strangers to offer you drugs. And instead I was approached by some random stranger who was trying to offer me porn. Instead, they don't really teach you for that in school. Like, what do you do? Stranger danger. I'm no longer 100% on PowerWash trophies. Oh no! Yeah, you got some new ones now, huh? I haven't even been paying attention to the trophies. Last Flick would come in every once in a while and tell me like, oh hey, you can get a trophy if you do this. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll do that. But I haven't even looked at the trophies or anything. Maybe I'll do that after I've finished everything else. We'll try and platinum it. That'll extend PowerWash Mondays a little bit more. People might be happy with that. People might not be. I don't know. Take the corn. I will not! I believe that was before I was with Kim, too. Not even sure I told Kim about that. I might have. Kim and I went to New York last year. That was... I just told her, I was like, I really appreciated that trip. If for whatever reason we didn't stay for an entire week, but it still felt like longer than a whole week. We did a lot of cool stuff. Just relaxed. We were gonna take pictures in the spot where we got married, and there was like an improv class. They were having practice or a show or something, and I was like, oh, we can't get pictures. If Adam said, "Hey, honey, I'm gonna go to Nintendo before our wedding," I'd be like, yeah, no." Well, the nice thing about it was I was just getting a time to come back the next day, right? So, like, I woke up super early. Munko Man went with me and stood in line with me. And, I think I had secured the time by, like, 8:30 in the morning. I don't remember exactly what time it was, but it was early enough that I was like, oh, okay, we're good. The guys were still almost late because the subway took forever. Like, we were all on time, all ready to go, and then one of the subways was like, "No, we're gonna make you sweat a little bit here," even though we were already sweating in our long sleeve shirts and slacks in the subway area. Subway was like, "No, no." Which part? Trying to take the subways to the wedding spot, or getting a time for Nintendo? Subway to wedding. It wasn't that, like I said, it wasn't that bad. Just there was just one subway that, for whatever reason, did not arrive in a timely enough manner. But we got it. We got it. The guys had to. I went to look across the street, and apparently the girls were across the street on the corner getting ready, and like one of the guys like quickly jumped in front of me and like told me to turn around. He's like, you can't see him over there. And I was like, oh yeah, that whole thing. Honestly, I don't really believe in that whole thing. I know it's tradition. You're not supposed to see the bride on the wedding day before the wedding, but honestly, I don't think it would have mattered. Like, I think Kim and I could have hung out the entire day, and there's no bad juju that was going to come between us. It's not going to happen. But I did the right thing. I didn't look over there. Oh, you did first looks before the ceremony? Did you now? Some people do that. I think people are getting more lenient on that whole thing, which is, I think it's welcoming. There's enough stress involved with wedding days, and then you're like supposed to not see the person that you're getting married to that day. Just no. Now, there's a lot of things that need planned and put together, and some of it needs coordination between the two people getting married. Like, just unwanted stress, I think. Oh yeah, that is kind of nice. And you had the big barn wedding, right? If I remember correctly. How did that end up going? I don't think I ever asked you really how that went. Hopefully it was everything you wanted. Not a barn? I thought you were going for a barn, weren't you? Did you end up not getting it? A woodsy area at a lake with a building, but not a barn. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misremembering then. My bad. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Catsby, the trash kitty is driving me nuts. Hold on. I'm gonna go let him out.
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, Sai? Oh my gosh, I should probably change
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Loud and clear.
What is your deal, dude? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Come here. You little punk. Why are you meowing so much? You got your food. Here, come say hi to everyone. Say, oh, don't scratch my throat. Trying to kill me on stream? You guys all witnessed it. Trash Kitty is here. You ready to go do what you gotta do now? Do you need me to open the breezeway door where Malo is? Hmm? Why are you needing me? I'm not biscuits. You can't make biscuits out of me. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Let go of my shirt. Just put a hole in my shirt. You sure did, you little punk. Alright, get down. Alright, now to find a new shirt. I will not be changing in here. Don't get excited. Or disgusted. Either one. I wish that was a bigger closet. I could just walk into it and change in there and then come out like Superman. Alright, I'll be back. That feels much better. Alrighty. There's an ice rink map? Oh yeah, you didn't do the ice rink map yet? Oh goodness. Rip, where have you been during my PowerWash Simulator streams? It's got penguins all over it. It's amazing. I need to tell you, okay, from now on I will report any PowerWash Simulator updates. There was a haunted house. Did you do the haunted house? Okay. Let's say, if you didn't do the haunted house of all people. I'm kind of hoping that we do get done with the Tomb Raider stuff today, but I don't know. I think this is only the second thing we've cleaned. I think. That mansion took for freaking ever. Vengeance Most Foul a couple weeks ago. Who's in that? The dog's been home for about an hour and is sleeping so hard. Where was your doggo before? If not at home. Oh, duh. we watched that before the Oscars as well. It was fun. For the Oscars anyway, it didn't seem any different than all the other Wallace and Gromit movies that I've seen, so I was like, yeah, I don't really think it gets my vote here. Oh, he goes to doggy daycare? How often? Kind of curious about this whole process. Do you get little videos? She does 3 days. I keep telling my parents, they're both retired now. I keep telling my parents, I was like, you need to go explore. Go to places that you always wanted to go. They won't plan anything to do anything. And I'm like, spend your money. You know, like make sure you enjoy retirement. And they're like, well, we have the dog, we can't travel. I'm like, board the dog. She'll be fine. You leave for a week or 2 weeks, like, go somewhere. And they won't do it. I don't know if it's they don't trust the boarding process, or I don't know. He posts pictures on Facebook? Oh, that's cool. That's good. That is something that I think Kim would wholeheartedly jump into, be babysitting dogs. Puppy sitting dogs? Puppy sitting dogs. Can't take it with you. I know, that's what I keep trying to tell them, Rip. And I know they're trying to look out for me and stuff, but I'm like, no, I can fend for myself. It's fine. Like, you earn that money. Don't just pass it all to me. Spend some of it. They won't listen to me, though. Maybe someday I'll talk them into it. They are going on a cruise in September, though. I was hoping Kim and I would be able to go with them, but it looks like we're not going to be able to. They're going on an Alaskan cruise. Kim and I have never been on a cruise, so it's my parents and a few of my cousins are going as well. I only trust like 2 people with my dog. Yeah, it would be kind of hard trusting people too. Like, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Sometimes. They could post pictures of them and then, you know. Ew, cruise. Oh my god, Dustin, there's a toy train in the map and I jumped on it and I'm riding around. Are you talking about the Wallace and Gromit thing or the ice rink? I don't remember there being one in the ice rink. The guy that wants my daycare, he does... Wait, what? The guy that wants my daycare, he does board and my grandmother? Wallace and Gromit? Oh, okay. The guy that runs the daycare does boarding. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, those are the 2 people you trust with... Got it. I'm sorry, I'm real slow today, Clee. No, it's not you. I'm real slow. Like, I read that as, like... the guy that was boarding was also boarding your grandma. And I was like, I know I didn't read that right. Like, he takes care of my dog and my grandma. It's like, no, I don't think that's how that works. It's just my Monday brain, I guess. I read it as he watched your grandma. Clee's like, I'm done. I can't. We have to keep Clee around, though. Clee's good people. She's an outgoing 82-year-old. I hope I'm an outgoing 82-year-old someday. I'm halfway there, so that's good. Obstacle level. Do I have to, like... Is this whole thing? How old am I? 42. Soon to be 43. She lives in senior apartments. They have bingo night and dance night and all kinds of stuff. My grandma used to live in one of those. They had, like, puzzle nights. They would all get together and do puzzles. I was like, that sounds all. I want to do a puzzle night now. I would not have guessed that. I thought Dylan was older. No. No. I'm the old man. The dad jokes make so much more sense now, but I'm not a dad. I told you, it's from all those Scholastic books that I read. 101 scary jokes, 101 summertime jokes, 101... Like, they had massive amounts of them. Get out of here, you stupid freaking bot.
Leave now!
Dad in attitude?
Come back! We told him to go away. And away he goes.
I feel like dads were like, I don't know, my dad never really told a lot of puns. I don't know where the whole dad joke thing came from. Like, my dad was like a story guy. Like, he always had a story for everything. And it was never like a pun. It was just like, he told very good stories. I don't tell very good stories. I get lost in what I'm saying, and I get frustrated with myself when I start messing up a story. This is why I can't be a stand-up comedian. Because I would not deliver the punchlines correctly. Because as a kid, that's one of the things I wanted to do, was I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. And then I realized, oh crap, I have to talk in front of strangers. Yeah, I'm not real comfortable with that. Not comfortable with that at all. Susceptible to open criticism? No, thank you. Brain can't handle that. He just told nasty comments. Yeah, my dad never did that. Not to my knowledge, anyway. If he did, they went over my head. Or I just pretended I didn't notice it. Okay, somebody tell me why this. Tell me why this is not clean. Right there? That spot? No? What the heck? Right there? It's this stupid, like, crevice. Something. I've avoided puns for a long time because our one friend just does them like relentlessly, and the guy's nice enough, but he legit thinks that all of these are like the highest form of comedy, and like once he starts, he doesn't stop, and they just get progressively worse. And I've been like, my grandfather used to tell me this joke. Before, when he told this joke all the time to me, I'd be like, "Bumper, are you sure you're not pregnant?" And he'd say, "No, he has a baby elephant in there," and then ask me if I wanted to see. Oh no! Oh no! Oh good lord! I'm glad you all knew it was a joke. That's funny though. Right, this curb and this thing. Did it actually give me this? It did. So what is this? Why is this? Is it from back here? This one's not clean either? Oh my gosh, I missed the whole underside of this ledge. Like all of it. Okay. So that was my grandfather always telling inappropriate jokes to me no matter how old I was. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised you didn't get hit by your grandma more often. Like, stop saying that. It's still telling me that this is... What's the problem here? Oh wait, I can climb up the... I can climb up the rope. I would have never known that. So no, it's not part of this. Oh, it's part of this? Oh, it stops there. Okay, I feel better now. Jeez. He got hit on a daily basis. I'm sure he did. He probably loved every second of it too. He's like, oh man, I know I'm gonna get hit for this one. At least I'm not telling those jokes, right? Insta-ban. Grandfather jokes are on a whole other level, apparently. No one's ready for the grandpa jokes. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I'm glad it worked out. I feel like this guy was probably like the center of every family get together. Like everybody wanted to be talking to him or near him. Sounds like that kind of guy. So this rope climbing thing, kind of weird, but it's not using a ladder. Is this Madison? Madison's awful. I could do Madison's job, except I don't know enough about music or artists to talk about them. Oh, thank goodness she's gone. Bye, Madison! She's gone. I don't know who we get next, but it's not Madison, so... No offense, Madison. Happy for you. Glad you're enjoying your life. Just can't stand your talking. Ladders are for the weak in this game. Exactly. He bought a house for them before they even moved in because he wanted the boys to have a room of their own. Oh, nice. There's only been a couple levels I've needed to use a ladder, Rip, and I got very sad about it. One of those was, I think, the Duloc section of Shrek's DLC. I can't remember the other ones. The Firehouse, maybe? But I think the Firehouse was before I started instituting the... I'm trying to do this without ladders and scaffolding. So, I think I probably could have done that one without it. Rip, did you go see the monkey yet? Safe to say he was my person in my family. Yeah, he sounds like he would have been a fun guy. I want to go see it. Kim doesn't like horror movies. So I think Munko Man and I are going to go watch it one day. I haven't seen a horror movie in theaters. I can't tell you how long, unless you count like Alien. I don't really count Alien or Predator movies as horror anymore, to be honest. They probably are classified that, but I don't see it. Da 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 da. Black Keys from right here in Ohio. Road trip to Connecticut to see a movie time. That would be fun. That'd be fun. Kim and I have talked about going to Boston possibly this year to go see Brian, who comes into the streams, our friend Brian. He lives somewhere in the Massachusetts area, I think. Or at least used to. You drag him to all of them. I don't do that to Kim because she really like it's the anxiety, I guess. She gets super anxious and she doesn't like it. She's like, and I completely understand, like she wants to go to the movies to relax. She's already stressed enough at work, she doesn't be stressed out watching a movie. But yeah, I've seen her get like super tense during scenes that aren't even like considered horror movie scenes. Just tense scenes in movies, and I'm like, oh geez, this is how you are with this. You will not be able to handle a normal horror movie. You asked for him instead of her. I hope he was there. Was he there, even? Okay. Oh, you don't like horror movies either? Yeah, Kim is not a fan at all. Although, she wants to see that, and it's probably more along the lines of a comedy, but she wants to see that unicorn movie. What's it called? I can't. It's got Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega in it. That's all I can remember, and it's something about a unicorn. The man wasn't even biologically related to me, and he was there for my birth. Anything I needed him to come to, he was there every one of my soccer games, even though I sucked. That's cool. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Hit it. Oh, I got that one, but I didn't get... Wait, can I get it from back here? Ooh, maybe. told you this level sucked. Without a ladder? Yeah. It kind of does. I knew these boxes were going to be a pain again. It's just this one for some reason, like... Right, should be able to parkour off something, right? Oh, bleh. Oh, I got that. Did you see that? We got it. We got it. Alright, we just need this one. Just probably, oh! Got it. Wait, we missed... Is it this band? Yeah, it's the band. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. It's more entertaining though than the stupid mansion. The mansion was just a lot of work. Do I have to clean the zipline thing? I do. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Do I have to clean the zipline itself? No. Just the mechanism. Ah. They thought we wouldn't see it, but we did. Clea, are you playing any games right now? Or do you not have time? You've probably been super busy lately. Just chilling. Chilling's good. Yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, Kim and I went to a brewery up quite a distance away because it was a brewery we had never been to, and it was suggested to me by one of the guys that runs the deli that I go to. And Kim looked it up, and then she's like, oh, they're having their first brunch this weekend. So they were having like brunch type foods and beers, that kind of thing. So we went up there for that, and of course the beer that I wanted to try, they switched out for the brunch. So the beer that I wanted to get, they didn't even have on tap, so that was kind of a bummer, which means we'll have to go back now. But we had 2 flights and then a beer on top of that, and I was already feeling pretty good. We didn't get there till like 1 or 1:30. I was already feeling pretty good, and then Kim wanted to go to Home Goods, and I was like, this is the best way to go to Home Goods for me, because I just I'm out of it. Like, I'm just playing Supercard on my phone and walking around as I do every time we go to TJ's or Home Goods and stuff. And then I think on the 3rd store, I was like starting to wear off. I need another drink. Kim's like, you want to go to Winking Lizard? I was like, okay. So we went there, and I had Tall Conway's Irish Ale. And then we came home. It was like 9:30, and I was like, I'm done. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. With the time change and everything, and the night before I didn't go to bed till... I went to bed after the time change, so it was probably 4:30 by the time I actually got to sleep. And I did something I never do, is I switched all the clocks, like, the night before. And I knew it would mess with Kim, because it's always like 5 or 6 days after the time change that I remember to change all the clocks. So, of course, she woke up, and she was confused. She told me when I got up, she's like, "You switched all the clocks last night?" I was like, "Yeah, I figured it was already 4 in the morning, so what was another 10 minutes going to be of me changing clocks and times?" She's like, "I was just surprised." I was like, I know. I never remember to do it. To get the boxes all done? I think we did. Oh, nope. We need something on this one. We need a lot on this one, actually. Skeletor approve? What's going on, Viper?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
He-Man! You feeling any better, Viper? You back to 100% yet? Much better? Good, I'm glad. Good to hear, man. I know Davey's not been feeling well either. Hope he's doing good. Saw he mentioned something in Discord about his current condition, but I haven't got to it yet. It's farming time tonight? Oh, what you farming? You got any sort of crop in mind? Ugh, this chair's always rolling around. It's never in the spot where I want it to be on this hardwood floor. I probably made a divot in the hardwood floor. It probably just sits in those divots. Do they give you... They must give you, like, just random tasks, yeah? In that game? And you just have to follow the random tasks? Not like the Bond villain random task, but, you know, odd job. I can't even call that a pun because I think I stole that from Austin Powers. I think that was the Austin Powers villain. His name was Random Task. Rip is always listening. She's not gonna let a pun escape her. Whatever you want to plant or what animals you want to breed. Oh, really? Can you breed penguins? 'Cause, I mean, that's what I would breed if it's up to me. Oh, you mean just normal farm animals? I think I'm thinking of Zoo Tycoon. Can you do that in Zoo Tycoon? I've never played it. I don't know if they let you breed animals or not. I will tell you that I am very surprised at myself, and some other people might be surprised to hear this as well. I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I feel like with my theme park love and love of roller coasters, you'd think I would have played that. but I have never given any amount of time to it. I've watched videos on it. I've watched my friends play it in the past, but I've never played it. When that game first came out, I was all about the first Sims. So I just played The Sims all the time. Building house after house. Like making coasters and made him throw up. That probably wasn't very hard to do. I've seen some really funny roller coaster tycoon builds on Instagram. And it sparked my curiosity, but I was like, nah, I can't dive into one of those games. I don't know. Maybe I could, but I don't know. I'm already teasing the idea of potentially getting Minecraft in the future. Not in the near future, but in the future. And that's not a game that I ever thought I would own. But it's mainly for the creative side of it, not for the game itself, which is it a survival game? I don't even know what Minecraft is, to be completely honest with you. I think you're supposed to mine and build things to protect yourself from the people that come out at night. Is that how that works? It's kind of like real life. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Breeze, what's up? Our scripted title run might be over with this TBG today. Why? Did somebody miss an attack? If someone missed an attack, we're pretty much screwed. Like, we can't have anybody missing attacks. We have to have everybody use their attacks. Otherwise, yeah, we're pretty much finished. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to somehow get the top of this thing. I'm allowed to use the zip line, right? It's not a ladder. I don't think there's any way around it. Here, let's try. Wait. No, I don't think. Oh. Come on. Oh, wait. Stop. Oh! There's no ropes on the side of this thing. Can I jump up on the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Is that a possibility? Don't tell OSHA. I'm gonna attack, but they're the most charged up opponent we had in the last few sessions. Yeah, they are. But they did have one person not fully charged. That gives us a potential target. I don't know if they'll be able to get any points with that. If they're able to get points from that guy, from their number 2 guy, I guess it would be, then yeah, we're pretty screwed. But I don't know. I feel like I should be able to jump up from this one. Oh! I thought I had it. It's hard because I'm trying to jump while looking up, so I can't really see where the character's going. Ah! No. I feel like Oh, no. I don't know. I think it's gonna have to be the zip line. Which one? You know what? I think we might be okay. If I put the extender on here, switch to the trident mode, we can get this. Right? And I think, yeah, I think we can get... Oh, we're fine. What am I worried about? I'm not exploring all angles of this. If I use the rope ladder to get up here again, I can get the rest of it. I think. Barely. Kinda. This thing's just in the way. There we go. Got that. Hmm. I don't know. Something I'm missing on these boxes. Not this one so much. More this one and this one. It's got to be on top of them. Oh yeah, that whole back corner right there. Yep. Okay, got that. But we're at 99%. We don't have the mini checklist yet? Oh, man. Saw something over here. What did I see? What did I see? I saw something that wasn't quite finished yet. It's gotta be something in the distance. Hmm. Got all the brackets there. Those are good. Got the banding. Yep. Got the curb. The quad bike all done. Get all the bridge planks. Looks like it. I wonder how much faster I could have gone through this on keyboard and mouse. I feel like it would have been a lot easier. I really want to try VR with this. I think this would be fun. Oh, wait. Am I losing my mind? I keep seeing this. Okay. It was a curb. Sloped wall's good. Dad just left. He popped in to get more of his stuff. Finally, he's moving out. Thank God. Wait, what? What is going on? This is news. No. I mean, obviously, if it's too personal or whatever, you don't have to say anything on here. You can DM me, but no, I didn't know anything about this. First time hearing of it. Rip has tea. Rip's always got some tea. She's like a tea factory. What's up, Quicks? Does Kim game? If so, you guys should play Split Fiction. I will play Split Fiction. I think it sounds awesome. I don't know if Kim would want to play with me or not. But Kim does game for sure. She has 2 streams. We have a stream redeem. If you save up enough points, you can redeem a Kim stream. And she's got 2 that she needs to capitalize on. Usually they're on Sundays. Because she has Sundays off. But she's been so busy here lately that she's not been able to do them. But yeah, I have to run it by her. Maybe. I saw the trailer. The trailer for it looked awesome. I know it just recently came out. I think Davey had said something about it in Discord. He moved in the week before Thanksgiving because he filed for divorce from my stepmom and needed a place to stay. Oh, really? She has 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's only 2. I think it's just 2. I've got them written down. I could go back and check the channel point redeems. It's gotten a lot of good reviews. I'm glad. Because it was by the same people that made It Takes Two, right? So I would imagine they have taken what they've learned from that game and improved on what they could. Yeah. Okay, I know I can check the big checklist, but I haven't done that for anything, and this is... like, what am I missing? It's gotta be something small, like these little connectors or something. Oh, wait. Something here. Oh, there's definitely, yeah, that one. This one too. Man, I thought I got all these. Guess not. Yo, what's up, Rick? I love it when everybody comes through on Monday. I thought, like, I would do a few of these Power Wash streams and then everybody would just, like, be like, whatever, it's just Power Wash Simulator. I just love seeing everybody come through and say hey and talk. So he's been there for how long? Since Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys don't really get along. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm glad he's finally getting all his stuff out. Jeez, that was, well, first off, it was very nice of you to allow him to stay there if you guys don't get along. I mean, I know it's your dad, but there's a lot of things that I think there's a lot of people that feel sometimes like they have to like or love their family members. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with my family or anything, but like I've heard some people that just feel trapped because they're like, it's my family, I can't do anything. Well, you can get away from that. It's not easy, but for your own mental health, I think people need to realize that more, that like you may not like the people in your family, and that's okay. Once you reach a certain, you know, level of maturity, you can't just be like, oh, I don't like you, mom and dad, I'm running away. Like, not like that, you know? But, yeah. There was someone at work that was having trouble with their parents, and I know some other people that, another pretty close, well, I wouldn't say really close, but a close friend of ours went through some issues with their parents, and they're like they've really been affected by it. Like, it's really hurt them emotionally on a level that I don't know if it can ever be repaired. So it's definitely like something where if you're an adult age and you are of sound mind enough to realize that someone is not a good fit in your life and it causes you a lot of stress and anxiety, it's not good to be around those people. And if it's your family, it sucks, but I don't think anybody should feel forced to be around anybody, friend or family, that causes them so much grief. What's up, Flick? Good old Monday. It's all reliable Monday, right, Rick? I do have that trap feeling a bit. I'd get panic attacks before going to visit it. Yeah. See, that's a little borderline on what our friend was going through. I've been really not doing well the past few months. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. How did this not come up, Rip? All the stuff that we've been talking about. How did this not come up? That's so horrible. I'm so sorry. But that was very kind of you to you know, let him stay there given your feelings. So, I know that's not much that's not much for fixing or solving the problem, but obstacle 11 half boxes, 7, 8, 9. So it's this. Oh, I'm looking right at it apparently. This thing? Hey, complete. We finished it all up. What's next on the Tomb Raider list? Sweet. I don't usually talk about serious things. It's good to. If you can find someone that you trust to talk about them with, it's good to. It's good to vent. Can't hold it all in. I mean, you can. It's not healthy. Lara Croft's Jeep and Motorboat. Well, this shouldn't be a lengthy one, right? $75. Lara Croft. In the courtyard, you will find my beloved Jeep and Motorboat. I'm afraid they're both bearing the additional weight of our adventures together, and I'd like to give them kind of a deep clean their sterling service deserves. If you could trouble yourself one more time on my account, I'd be very grateful. Oh, and do take extra care with the boat. There may still be the odd shard of Venetian window glass lurking here and there. Ha ha ha. It's so difficult, you know, there's been a couple people that have reached out to me in the past with family issues, and it's very hard. Like, I'm there to listen, obviously, and I can give advice, but I hate when I can't relate to something, because I feel like I help more when I can relate to the situation. But so long as anybody just needs somebody to listen and give some small amount of advice, I'm there. I'm there for you. I think I've had enough friends and family that have gone through things that I've heard stuff from and seen how things can be handled the right way, and I've seen how things can be handled the wrong way, so I feel like I've got a fairly good grasp on most situations, I guess. Sometimes listening's all I want. Well, I can be there for that. Now, in person, I'm a terrible listener. I'm not gonna lie. In person, I'm terrible. In text form, I'm great, because I can go back and reread things and think about it a little more before I respond. But in, like, face to face, I'm a terrible listener. Kim somehow can listen to me while she reads a text, or while she's texting or looking at something on her phone. I cannot do that. If I'm reading an article and somebody starts talking to me, I'm not gonna hear hardly anything you said. And I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not purposefully not listening. It's just, I cannot do two things at once. I don't know if that's like a person by person thing. I don't know if that's a gender thing. I don't know what it is. But I am not good at listening and reading at the same time. I've had that convo with Adam before. I don't need a fix. Just listen to me and be comforting. Yeah. I can too, same as Kim, and Adam gets annoyed because he's like, you're not listening, and I repeat him back word for word. He can't do the two things at once. See? Okay, so Adam and I, good, like high five to Adam. Like, we need a support group or something, because Kim doesn't get upset or anything. I've never challenged her when she's not, because I just know. I'm like, she knows I'm talking. But like, I hate that I can't do the same thing, because I've been reading something in the car and she'll start a story and I'll go, wait. And I hate doing that. It seems rude. Like, when you do this, when you just give the waiting finger, I immediately want to retract it, because it just seems rude. Like, hey, no, I'm reading. But like, I just know I'm preventing myself from having her repeat whatever she just said. So it's bad though. Like, it's really bad. And I told her, I was like, it's only gonna get worse. And I hate saying that, but like, it's when my age gets to a certain point and I'm not gonna be able to actually hear what you're saying also, like, I don't know. She's asked me to do things before, like check the laundry, or, you know, make sure you, I don't know, I need the cat litter boxes need emptied. Can you do that? Yeah. Can you just message me or text me about it, like leave me a text. You leave me a text or a note, I'm golden. You leave me a note, a list of chores to do, awesome. Freaking set. It will get done. You tell me like a list of things that you need me to do, I'm gonna forget half of it. That's why I'm stunned at myself, and I don't know how I do it. But when I'm streaming, some random person for the first time could follow and tell me a small story about something. That person could leave and never come back for another month, and they would pop in and I would go, "Oh, you're so-and-so. Didn't you have the problem with the dishes the other day? Like, how did that end up?" Like, I don't know why I remember stuff when I'm doing things on here, because I'm gaming and reading at the same time. Like, I'm doing multiple things at once. I don't know why stuff sticks better when I'm in here. But that happens constantly. And I'm like, these are just random people. They just stop in when they can and say they're, you know, they might stay for a couple minutes, but they tell me one thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you came in here and I got your name right for the first time and you were surprised about that. And I don't know. I don't know why my brain works this way. I can't just make it change. You know, if I could, I would. If I could tell my brain, like, hey brain, make sure you pay more attention and listen and remember things, it's not going to. Like, especially at my age, like I told her, it's only gonna get worse. Lara Croft message, luckily for me, those keys belong to an empty Jeep. I don't know what keys she's talking to. She must have said something at the beginning of the mission and I missed it. I say empty. I may have played some part in the emptying process. Whatever you say, Lara. I mean, there are mental exercises for that. Yeah, Carther, what's up, dude?
My body is get stolen!
Electroshock therapy. I think they call them lobotomies now. I think they put like a drill in your brain or something. I used to play, this sounds dumb, but I used to play Brain Age. Do you guys remember Brain Age for the DS? It was like one of the first, I think it was a launch game for the DS, and it had a lot of like reminder games and things, and it would keep track of like your memory and that kind of thing, and it would show you like what percentile you would be in. It didn't pull anything from the internet, it was just like a general like, here's stats from the past. And but I used to play that a lot, and I don't know if it actually helped or not. But they had a lot of those training exercises for your brain, and I think it was probably for the better. I mean, it didn't hurt. I definitely did memorize numbers more, because back when I was playing it, I worked for the company that I do now, but I was in the like phone sales kind of side of things. And people would give me their credit card numbers, and sometimes I'd like, I would just remember the numbers more as they were given to me. Like if I would type them out and then the card would decline or something, and they would go, oh, I think I missed a number in there. I'd be like, oh, okay, no problem. And I was like, it was this, and then what? But that's the only thing I could think of that maybe that those games worked. I don't know. Could just be a placebo thing I'm thinking of. No, they had memory improving games. Like they were like it was supposed to like I don't know. I don't know what it did scientifically. But maybe it didn't do any of those things. I don't know. But I used to play it a lot. They used to have I think there was Sudoku on there too that I just played for fun. But I know that didn't really have anything to do with anything. Is this all clean already? I knew this was going to be a quick one, but is it? Maybe. It does say I'm 50% of the way done, so... I love that the Jeep is like all blocky like it would have been on the, the PS1. I like Sudoku too, and I don't play it enough, honestly. Oh, yeah. No, lobotomy would definitely not fix it. No. I don't think that fixes anything, honestly. I don't think they do those anymore. And if they do, Jesus Christ, what the hell are we doing? Yeah, I've heard of plenty of those, Rick. I've heard of plenty of those. I'm good. I had a crazy, well, I had two crazy dreams, but I can only remember one last night. It seems so real. But it was like chaotic. Like I don't know what was going on in it. I'm gonna guess it was the beer. Mission successful. Yeah, but Carther, if you didn't remember everything, then you wouldn't be able to say you know all things. You could say you forgot all things. Uh-oh, Dylan was in your nightmare? How many nightmares are you having? You just have nightmares like daily? Just try. Yeah, but they're helpful things sometimes. Like when you're telling me like what I need to do to get rid of a headache or a sore throat or something or whatever. Like you always have some sort of medicinal advice or something. Maybe with your dad being out of the house, you'll have less now. Maybe your brain will be a little more at ease. At least I hope. I don't know. The dream wasn't all that great, so I won't. It'd probably be funny to Kim, but I don't think you guys would find it very entertaining, so. It was just total chaos, what was going on. What would stop nightmares? I don't know. Only thing I could think of was, like, you know, getting a clear head about things that you're, you know, stressed about. Whether that be through acceptance or just a resolve of some kind in those issues. So, like, I would think, or like to think, that it'd be a little less stressful once your dad is finally out. You know, if he's finally out, maybe you're, once your anxiety dies down around the fact that, like, he's okay, he's actually gone, like, he's not here anymore. I would think they would die down then, but and that had to have been like a huge, you know, burden on your mental state, to have somebody that you don't really want to be around, like, living with you at all times. Yeah. So I do have some experience with that. As my ex kind of drug her feet getting out of the house when we split, and I really was not able to move on in a timely enough fashion from it, the whole thing, until I finally put my foot down, which should have happened months prior. And yes, I said months prior. And I think it really all was because she had a 3-year-old son, and I didn't want him inconvenienced because he was a good kid. So hopefully he still continues to be. I don't know. I don't really know. He's already graduated, I know that much. So, at least there's that. Helping others rarely has any positive effect. I'd argue that helping others typically leads to headaches. or back pain, since you were helping your buddy move. I don't ever have dreams or nightmares. It drives my fiance crazy. I smoke too much weed. Whenever I've quit for weeks before my dreams come back, it's trippy. I told you about the nightmare, actually. I just left Dylan out of it. The one where my sister killed my... Yes! Yeah. Yeah, you did tell me about that one. But yeah, you didn't say anything about Dylan being in it. Jeep side. Same with my ex. Took like 3 months staying on my couch in a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, yeah. And we're too nice, right? We don't want to kick people out. Like, you know, my ex and I had our fair share of verbal exchanges, but, like, it wasn't anything to the point where I'm like, okay, I just want you to, you know, have to move in with your mom, or have to move in, you know, with whatever. Like, you've already got all your stuff here, just find a new place and then move. And the finding a new place thing was just not happening. Like, she just didn't want to do it, I don't think. But, whatever. It all worked out in the end. I'm way happier. I hope she's happier. I don't know. It's called being taken advantage of. That's exactly right. That's what everybody at work was telling me. I'm just a pushover. I can admit that. Whoa, whoa. Did I hit the eject seat? Or the ejector seat? What the hell was that all about? Oh, you cheated on me and emotionally abused me and removed me from my family and friends, but you can stay. Did we have the same ex? Hmm. Yeah, thankfully I got around it to the point where I'm just in a better situation. I don't think if someone was doing that crap to me now, Kim wouldn't stand for it. She'd be like, "No, this isn't happening." Center console. What do I need? Okay, so there's still... Oh. So... Not saying Kim should have to stick up for me like that, but I know she would. She's more vocal about things than I am. Yeah, Rick, it's truly crazy, especially when someone claims to be super independent all the time. But yeah. I ain't putting up with any of that. I'll never forget, like, I was so depressed but not understanding in my head that was what was happening because I love him, and then I gained weight from emotional eating and my dad calling to tell me I should watch out for my weight or he would leave me because no one wants to be with someone who's overweight. Good lord. You were... Wow. You were not around some very good people, Rip. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Like, I don't understand how people don't hear things that they say sometimes and go, oh yeah, maybe I should not say that. Like, you shouldn't even honestly think it, but then to just say it out loud, just... I don't understand it. Not for me to understand, I guess, because, you know, I don't live like that. I let them both live with me when needed. Yes. Yeah. Oh, really? So your dad was just like, you better do this because you'll never find anyone else kind of thing? Gosh dang, what a freaking... Wait, how, like, how recent was this? Sounds like you should have taken them skating on the lake with cement skates. 10 years ago now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so no wonder you like still have nightmares randomly, because it's probably all that's 10 years sounds like a long time, but that's all still kind of fresh in your head, I'm sure. Especially if you've not had too many people to talk to. I mean, I'm sure you've talked to Adam about it. But yeah. Hopefully you made amends with all the friends that you know, wrote off during that time. I know I had to do that, and it's not fun having to apologize to those people, but you know, because in the time you think you're doing what's right for yourself, you think you're doing what's right for the person you're with, and you just end up hurting a bunch of people. That you truly didn't mean to hurt. But it was really hard for me to swallow my pride on all that, because I really truly did think I was doing the right thing. And would I do things the same way again? I don't know. I have a feeling like at that age and everything, with the inexperienced long relationship, kind of, because I didn't really have any long relationships per se. So I was always kind of trying to make sure I made things right for the person I was with, for fear that I would lose them and not find anybody else. So yeah. My stupid brain would probably do it the same way. Not now, not knowing what I know now, but like, yeah, you know. You just added a photo. Oh no. Clee. Should I go wash my hands, Clee? I knew it. Darn you, Clee. It might be some potatoes, Rip. It might be some potatoes. Clee's been posting potato comments on my YouTube videos. I mean, no, I mean someone else has been doing that, right, Clee? We can't figure out who it is. No idea. We're gonna have to hunt this person down. I was so Rip, it was so funny. I got like an email that said like, you have comments on your YouTube videos. I was like, oh, somebody commented on my YouTube video? Like, as a small streamer and someone with only 56 subscribers on YouTube, I'm like, what'd they say? Oh, it's probably something negative. It's probably some guy telling me I'm too old to be playing kid games or something stupid. And I looked at it, it was just like a bunch of potatoes, and I was like, who is this? I don't think that's Rip. I wonder if this is Clee. I have a feeling this is Clee. It was so funny. Yeah. What I didn't tell you was that guy that was harassing me outside of Madison Square Garden actually just had a book filled with potatoes. Yep, just nothing but potatoes, and I was like, no, I don't, no, thanks, man. You know what? Let me see what you got. You got, oh, scalloped monthly. Ooh, yeah, give me that one. You got me. Any pineapple instead? What's with pineapple? I do like pineapple. Probably my favorite fruit, honestly. Strawberry's probably a close second there. The cracks in this Jeep are horrible. I laughed so hard at that commercial, my friend was like, "Why are you laughing?" Oh my gosh. Kara. What's that? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's that side clean. Oh, they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. You don't know the thing about pineapple? I mean, I know it's like a swingers thing, right? I know that thing. I was told that, and then I got really upset because I like pineapple, and I had a shirt that was like, what brand was it? I can't remember the brand of shirt that I had, but like, it had little pineapples all over it, and my friend was like, "Oh, you're a swinger now?" And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "The pineapples, man." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, you don't know the thing about swingers and pineapples?" And I was like, "No, why would I know that?" "Oh yeah, that's a swinger thing." And I was like, we were going to a casino. Now I'm paranoid. Like, I'm thinking, shit, I'm sure there's a bunch of swingers that hang out at casinos. This is fucking crazy. Now I don't ever want to wear this shirt again. Like, so I like got really paranoid about this stupid pineapple shirt, and I got rid of it. I outgrew it, honestly, because I gained weight, but I was like, no, I'm not wearing this anymore. And now, like, I like pineapple. Like, I don't know. I would buy a shirt with a pineapple on it just because I like pineapple, but not anymore. Specifically, I guess it's an upside down pineapple. Like, if you see an upside down pineapple somewhere, apparently those people are swingers. This is all new. It was all new to me back then. Like, I wish I would have never known about it. But I'm kind of glad that I'm aware of it now, because if I would have been wearing that shirt and somebody would have approached me about something, I'd have been like, what? No. You really get something else with pineapple? What other thing is there with pineapple? Oh, wait, that thing with pineapple? That thing with pineapple. Okay. No, yeah, I know about that thing too. It took me a second to remember what you were talking about. They're amazing. I've never had one that wasn't good, unlike navel oranges, which occasionally aren't good. I don't really care for oranges. I like orange the color, but I don't really care for oranges. Like, to eat oranges. Like, I'd drink orange juice, but I don't like to eat oranges by themselves. I'm making a boiled dinner tomorrow, so I had to pick up some stuff. So you got some taters? You got some taters? Never heard of anything with pineapple and swingers, but apparently, yeah, that's the one, Garther. That's the one. Oh, well, Carther said it, so I don't have to. Yeah, as long as they're not upside down, you should be okay. Well, this had right side up pineapples and upside down. Like, it alternated. But they're like real tiny. Like, I don't know. It gave me a complex going into the casino that day, and I was just like, I wasn't prepared for this. I should have wore something else. And trust me, if you were actually looking for some kind of swinger action at a casino, the one in Cleveland's probably not where you want to go hunting or fishing or whatever they call it for. Probably not the place to go. Hunting for swingers. That sounds like a video game in itself, right? Oh, I saw a really cool horror game that's coming out, speaking of video games. It's something Cthulhu, something about Cthulhu. But, like, you're on an island with your friends, and, like, the longer you're on the island, like, the worse the hallucinations get. Like, I could imagine, like, somebody on LSD would be flipping out at this game. Because, like, you'll be walking through a forest, and some large creature will just come out from behind a tree, like, larger than the tree itself. It'll just appear. I can't remember what the name of it was now, but it's something. It has something to do with Cthulhu. And I was like, this looks fun. I'll eat clementines until I'm sick. And you can get, like, whatever vitamin they have. You eat too many of them, you could get, like, sick from having too much of that vitamin, right? Clee likes lemons? Yeah, I don't eat lemons. I love that I'm at the grocery store listening to this. So long as you're not on speakerphone, I guess. Everybody be like, what the hell is going on? He's talking about swingers, pineapples, and video games? A lot of really random crap. Ex-girlfriends and... Please, like, what? No, I am on speakerphone. Everyone can hear you. If you like what you hear, follow FuncoFan34 for more. Give him the link, Clee. Assume it's vitamin C, which doesn't concern me. It's a rapid fire ass cannon that causes me to pause. Oh man. People in grocery stores saying, I gotta pick up some pineapple. Yeah. That's right, I forgot. I gotta pick that up. What is up with this door? Clean the door. This Jeep should have been done, I swear, like 15 minutes ago. Clean yourself. Like, can I open the doors? Oh, I can open the doors. Oh my gosh! Oh, this game sometimes, I swear to God. I completely forgot some of these things are, like, interactive. Jeez, look at everything. Bing, bing, bing. Oh my gosh. Like, how do I get through more complicated games when I can't even clean a Jeep correctly? Because I forgot you can open doors on the Jeep. Oh man. What are you guys gonna do with me? I appreciate the no comment this time around, Carter. This was such a good therapy session earlier. Thanks. Yeah, anytime. Anytime at all. I'm glad it's helping. Humans not built to poop like rabbits. I always figured a swingers party has to smell bad. You know someone's got a fart. Oh my gosh. It moves. What? So steering wheel or what is not clean down here? One of the pedals? Oh, the steering column. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to open the door for that probably. Yeah. What's left? See, I have a feeling the boat's not completely clean yet. Ah, right there. I just passed like 24 deer. What's up, Kim? How's it going, sweetie? Kim's on her way home, guys. Get ready for Blanche to tell some stories. Carter, I heard that you said you were surprised that Matt had deer at his house. We've had deer at our house, oddly enough. "21 Pilots are some Ohio boys." Formed at the NHL outdoor game at Ohio State a few weeks ago. 21 Pilots, and we had the Black Keys on earlier too, from Ohio also. Ohio's filled with them, dude. Like, overpopulated, for sure. The dashboard? Oh yeah, a lot of the dashboard, huh? Deck trims and mooring holes. Got your mooring hole right here. They were where I saw the turkey gang. The turkey gang. Deck trim. This one looks fine. That's the rear trim. Oh, it's still this one? Interesting. Thought I got all this, but apparently not. Oh yeah, there was a bunch right there. Ah, job complete. Just surprised to see them like in a downtown. I mean, I don't know if we're like a downtown. We're still suburb area, but yeah, there's not much forest or anything near us. It is kind of weird. Right, Jeep and Motorboat are done. Now we have Croft, Manor's Maze. We're gonna clean a hedge maze, it looks like. Thanks to you, preparations for my charity fundraiser are right on track, but a sudden revelations hit me. Partygoers are drawn to hedge mazes like moths to a flame. Whilst we've cut it all back to a manageable size, the contents are still a bit filthy and therefore a threat to all the immaculate evening gowns and tuxedos. I'd prefer our guests to have the highest bids up their sleeves, not mud and lichen. It's a tricky job, but if you can give it your keen attention, it would be a huge weight off my shoulders. I know you'll do an exceptional job, as always. Here we go. Didn't remember seeing any river / creek they'd follow or forest for them to move through. Yeah. I mean, we could have taken you to some more trails in the area, but... Oh, look at that. It opened this gate for us to clean here. Like ones where you'd have been like, yeah, I guess deer could live in here. And then wander to our house randomly. And then just get hit on the road like always. Down by, on our drive to Kim's sister's though, I think the one holiday we went down there, we counted like 12 or 15 deer that were dead on the side of the road. It was insane. And it always concerns me because that's one of my biggest fears is hitting a deer while driving. So I'm overly cautious at night when I'm driving through areas like that. Because they really do just come out of nowhere. Like, they are fast. They do. They allow hunting in certain seasons. Yeah, deer not good to hit. I mean, I'd rather hit a deer than a moose, but I'd rather not hit either if I can help it. It's like my friends and I took a road trip to Boston. On the way to Boston, we drove through New York. And I didn't realize how, like, how much... I mean, I've never been to that many parts of New York, but when you think New York, you just immediately think the city. And not every part of that state is like the city at all. So there was like a bunch of like woodsy areas and rivers and things alongside the road. And we saw a moose crossing sign. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I want to see a moose. And then I was terrified because I was like, wait, if they put a sign up there, that means they cross here often. Maybe I don't want to see a moose. And then we saw a bear crossing sign, and it was the very first time I'd ever seen a bear crossing sign. And I was like, this state's got it all! Big cities, woodland creatures, it's all here. They're dumb enough to run directly into the side of your car? Yes, they are. It's like saying I'd rather be shot through the heart than the head. Apparently the strategy to survive moose elk collision is to speed up, so that you completely clip them and they go over your car. Because it's all legs, right? They're that tall. I guess that would depend on what car you're in. Because if you're in a big SUV, I don't think that's gonna help you much. If you're in a fairly small compact car, maybe, if you don't get completely stopped. Is there going to be a top to this lattice work? That's going to really tick me off if there is. If I have to somehow get on top of this thing to clean it. And I know there's going to be ladders around and I'm not going to want to use them. Dude, you are not bugging a moose. It is a land tank. If you slow down and they come down on the windshield, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I did not realize how big moose were until I saw a video of one walking around in the median of an expressway. And like all the cars were slowed down because of, I don't remember if it was an accident or construction or something, but one was just wandering by cars and I went, holy crap. I knew moose were larger than deer, but I didn't know they were that big. Like, we don't have... I don't think I've ever seen... I'm trying to think now. Have I seen a moose in real life? I don't think we have any zoos that keep moose. I don't know if I've ever even seen one, like, at a zoo or in... Well, definitely not in the wild. I would have remembered that, but... From the ground to the bottom of their stomachs, like 6 feet. Yeah, it's insane. Maybe they don't make good zoo animals. I don't know, because the more I think about it, it's like we have some zoos that have deer and beavers and like stuff that you would raccoons, like stuff that you would just normally see. Well, most people would normally see in this area, but like to not have a moose is kind of strange to me. Maybe it's illegal to have them in zoos. I don't know. Maybe it's like a protected thing. Yeah, Kim can walk under it. You think we've seen a moose in a zoo? Where? I don't think I have. I've seen a moose in person. They are huge. That was 3 of my high school nicknames, Viper. Oh. All right, that's fair. Oh, there goes Blanche. Told you she was gonna be telling stories.
Blanche is telling a story.
No one believes tall was your nickname. No, it's like how they call fat people slim. Dude, come on now. I can't say taller than me because that could be literally almost any size. Which is so... It's so weird, Carther, that, like... You know, you, like, seem, like, super tall to me. But I'm around somebody that's, like, 4 or 5 inches taller than you, like, on a weekly basis. But you still seem, like, really tall to me. I think after a certain point of height, I'm just like, yeah, they're up there. I like this one. It's like, I don't know, there's probably a lot of stuff in this maze, but I like that it's all like small individual things. Viper's 6 feet too? I am 5'7". Hey there.
Hi. This is that Heads Will Roll song by the Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember. I did hear this. Probably on this station in your car.
Hey, Viper.
And just never knew
probably.
who it was.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, this is their... I think this is on the same album.
Sounds like it should have been something that was on the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
seeing as it's like off with your head. Hmm?
I had my headphones in.
Oh.
I could hear myself. I didn't like it.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah. Everyone's taller than me, Rip. That's a bland.
Stomach, chin, feet, etc. Oh, my receding hairline, he says.
I'm just gonna heat up some leftovers.
Sounds good to me. Ripster has size double E head. Got it. I don't like that all of these arches are the same, though. Specifically left my weight out of the message. 185 here. Used to be of some muscle, but now it's not. I got a dad belly to go along with the dad jokes. Gotta get rid of it.
Okay.
I don't like it. Hmm?
That's okay. So.
That's good. I'm glad. I don't like it, but I'm glad you like me. Rip thought you were very kind to let me go to Nintendo World the morning of our wedding. To stand in line to get a time. Come back.
I mean, I just cared that you were at the wedding at the right time.
Exactly. She gave me a very stern look when she said that, too. She was like, so long as it doesn't impact your time being at the wedding, I don't care.
I will tell you, I did yell at him a little bit while we were getting our pictures taken, because he went to Shake Shack for the first time without me. I was not happy about that.
That was during the wedding. That was one of the first things she looked at me and she goes, so you went to Shake Shack, huh? And I was like, yeah, maybe. Bucketheads unite. Yeah, I think I'm up to, what am I up to? 7 3/8 now on my hat size.
You went up the size from me.
Yeah. My fat head. Yeah, I am.
Catsby's in Cloud City today.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's interesting. He was meowing like crazy to let him into the breezeway, so
He's just chilling out in Cloud City.
Maybe he had to potty or something. I brought him in here. Say hi to everybody.
Aww. Little baby boy.
Mm-hmm. And he was needing my Tomorrowland hoodie, and I was like, yeah, I need to change this. No. It's warm in here. Oh, it's still growing. That's a fact. I think I used to wear a 7 1/8 back probably... Oh man, it's probably been like 15 years ago. And then it was 7 1/4, and I was like, okay, 7 1/4 is fine, but it's still a little tight. After a few wears, like they used to be mainly wool, so even a little bit of sweat would make them shrink a little bit. So I was trying to buy them a little larger. Well, now they've changed what the band is made out of. Might have changed what the whole hat's made out of, actually. That's why I could never wear a fitted hat when it rained. It would just shrink around my head.
Hi, Clee.
I love not having a nap before work. You work so late. Lee has to send her puppy to doggy daycare.
Aww.
And I was asking her about it.
Well, hopefully your
Said she goes 3 days a week.
Doggy daycare. Blanche would not. She did not love the hockey game, guys. It was too loud for her.
Pre or post haircut? Yeah, that's true. I never let my hair grow out that long anyway, but I do get a 7 3/8 because a 7 1/4 fits well, but I like having a little bit of space now in case it does shrink. So the 7 3/8 works out pretty well.
Just hanging around.
Thanks for the lurk, Rick. Gotta do some chores? No worries, dude.
When do you want to eat? Because it's literally just...
Oh. Whenever.
I'm hungry now.
Like 8 then? You can eat yours up, that's fine. More Squid Game tonight?
Sure.
Or was there something else you wanted to watch?
Marie's gonna call.
Yeah?
I don't know what she's trying.
Oh, okay. Well, how about come get me when Marie's off the phone then?
I don't know when she's gonna... They're eating dinner with her.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, Madison was on earlier, and I was like, go away, Madison.
I hate Madison.
And she's like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was like, yes.
Because Madison's like the worst DJ. She's so annoying. Like, her voice is like nails on chalk. She thinks she's like cute, and she's really not.
Like, she's like super hip and with it.
But she like sings everything, and
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
like it's obnoxious. It's not like fun.
It's like that one girl in school that just talks a lot, so she thinks she's popular because she talks a lot.
And you just want her to shut the F up.
Yeah. And it's like, no, you're just annoying. So just stop. She thinks she has all the like juicy gossip on all the different artists and things. Like, just, we don't care. You know who I'm talking about, Clee. What's up, Kevin?
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Ooh, have a good stream.
See this?
Me?
Yeah, have a good one, Viper.
Just hanging around.
Take care, buddy.
My boomstick.
Enjoy farming.
I hope you see 24 deer too. And a
Hey,
moose.
farm some deer. This is a much better fountain to clean than the one from earlier.
I was driving home and I looked over and I was like, there's so many I can't even count them.
Oh. I saw 2 deer in that same spot I saw 2 deer with you the other day. Like that, right before the Masson Road exit with that 2 billboards up there.
Yeah.
I was with Matt and I was like, hey, I just saw 2 deer there. Wonder if it's the same ones.
Yeah, no, this deer gang must have been kicking out the turkey.
Deer gang.
They're not as threatening as the turkey, though.
No. I just think it was funny that we called them that before we knew that a group of turkeys was actually called a gang.
Yeah, no, we just called it that.
And then we
For
found that out.
fun.
Hola.
Yeah,
Oh, Kevin, I kind of had a dream concerning you, but it was mainly with Kim. So,
I don't know if I want.
no, this dream that I had, it was weird. I was outside
Hi, Carter.
putting... Take care, Carter. I was putting salt down on the ground for Kim before work, like I would do sometimes. And, for whatever reason, I had a truck, like an old Ford truck.
Okay.
That was Dad's, for whatever reason. And it was halfway out of the driveway, sticking into the road, like I was fixing a tire on it or something. So then I'm putting salt down for you, and you were like, shouldn't you be at work? And I was like, yeah, but I wanted to do this. I'd rather you be safe than me be late for work. And you were like, oh, okay. And then you went back inside, and all of a sudden this blue macaw just comes walking up the driveway in the snow.
Kick it.
And it was like, I was like, this bird should not be outside in these elements. It's freezing. So, like, it came up to me and was like, by my leg, like screeching at me or whatever. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Then it went up to the door and was like flapping its wings against the door.
That sounds like terrifying.
So I bent over and it like just instinctively, it must like, it's a dream. But like in the dream, I was like, this must have been somebody's pet because it knows how to get into your arms or whatever. So it's like, I'm holding the thing and I took it inside and you were in the kitchen and I was like, so, I know you're not going to be thrilled about this, but I don't know what to do about this. This is clearly somebody's pet. And you were like, what the heck? And she's like, what do we do? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, do we have the old dog cage in the garage? We could put it in for now. And you went out and got that. And I was like, wait, call Kevin. Maybe he wants this thing.
Yeah, no, that's not how I would react if you brought a bird into the house. I would have flipped out and told you to leave. I probably would have told you Kevin can watch it until you find its home.
Well, I was just going to give it to Kevin. But then, like, after that, after we got the bird in the cage...
Sounds terrible.
I went out to go get in the truck, and someone was stealing it and was driving off down the road, and it didn't have one of the tires on it, so it was, like, going slower than usual, so I ran after it thinking I could catch up to it. And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, my dad's going to kill me. This guy's going to run off with the truck. And I was like, halfway, I ran all the way down Catawba, like across the bridge and over. And I was just like, I got to catch up with this thing. And then I woke up.
That's a nightmare.
It's not a nightmare.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the bird is for you, but like...
I hate birds.
I know. I know.
I won't go eat.
Okay. Careful. So yeah, Kevin, you're now the proud owner of a bright blue macaw in my subconscious. So congratulations. Yeah, I did. I was very worried about picking up a bird. Obviously, I'm very inexperienced with doing such things, but I was like, Kevin will know what to do. Maybe he'll want this thing.
That's how you get bird flu.
Yeah, I guess if I didn't think it was somebody's pet. This is clearly not a wild bird in Ohio. Macaw, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but macaws are not native to Ohio. So yeah, that was my dream from last night. I also had a dream that I was playing video games with people, but I don't remember that one. It's like, it's escaping me now. That may not have even been a dream. I play video games with people all the time. In fact, my new goal is to try and get Rip to play Fortnite with us sometime. Yeah, you. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's all about the communication with friends. Two games of Fortnite and one both. I can't risk it. One day maybe. I'm telling you, if you're up late in the evenings and you can't sleep, I mean, we're probably on. Up till 2:30 or 3 in the morning playing just because it's fun. Even though it doesn't sound like I'm having fun sometimes. I still have fun. You don't want to hear angry, annoyed Funko fan? I thought that's what everybody strived for in this stream all the time. Wanting me to play freaking Button Basher Royale. On Fall Guys. It's the only thing I can take my frustration out on. No, you don't want to hear angry, annoyed, repetitive. Yes, I do. Come on, we'll all be angry together. I feel like yours can't be any worse than mine. I think we both take frustrations out on video games. I do now wonder what it's like when you lose on Dead by Daylight, because I feel like you probably never lose. I feel like you're well versed in that game. And I don't count the frustration with the trophy either, because that's an extra credit assignment. According to Adam, it's bad. I've had to apologize and reassure people that I play with that I'm like just mad at the game, I'm not mad at them. And it's the only form of like, it's the only thing where I just completely rage out. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Oh, look at this. Another decoration here. Like I get more mad than I should at it. That's what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. Oh. Yeah, that's got to change. Although, I will say that my name is not different from the one I have here. How are we? No, we're friends. Are we not friends? Are you kidding me right now? All those Fall Guys games we played together. Hold on, we're fixing this right now. Is your name the same? It is, right? This is so ridiculous. Are we friends? I bet we're Epic friends, but we're not PlayStation friends, right? That's probably what it is. Alright, hold on. Veg out before work. See you later. Have a good one. Try and get like a 10-minute, 15-minute nap in. Have a good one, Clee. Thanks for sharing your taters. Yeah. Rip's got it. Let's see. How do I go about adding friends? Maybe that's why I don't have you. So I don't know how to add people. Isn't an epic friend really better anyways? True, true. Technically. Profile. Friends. Okay, here's my friends, but where is the add a friend button? What am I freaking missing here? Search for players. There we go. Oh, I see you with your dragon avatar. We has one mutual friend. I'm checking the box that says become close friends. Let's see how that goes. Penguins on tonight? Let's watch some hockey. Whoa there, buddy. Is that a step too far? I mean, you could decline. It's fine. I'll just send you a regular one. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's getting stuffy in here. I need a drink of water. Sorry. Oh yeah? I love penguins. Plus they didn't really have many options back in the day. That was like, oh, I feel like that was like PS3 days or something. And I just haven't changed it. I think I do have my Funko Fan logo to my close friends. I think it shows up as the Funko Fan logo. But you know, you may not ever see it, so 33%? I've cleaned all this stuff. There's only 33% of this maze. What's this? That's random. Wait, what? How do I get into that? It's a maze. Oh, there's a lot. What's this? Is this a secret hatch? Open hatch? Dude, this just got really cool really fast. I already thought the hedge maze was cool, but like... Now there's like a basement area? Is there a hedge maze under the hedge maze? What's this? What's this? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What's this? Okay, this is gonna require me to break my ladder rule though, because like I don't think I could get out without using this ladder. But I'm not really using it to clean anything, so what's down here? Don't tell me I have to clean all of this. Okay, no. Another hatch? Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I thought there was going to be something cool to clean, like, in the basement, but it just puts us out on another part of the, edge maze, I guess. Ah, see, this is, yeah, this is how we get in through there. So, let's go ahead and clean this off. I wonder if this is the last level for Tomb Raider stuff. Oh, we're close friends now. It happened. I can put my tears away now. They've turned to tears of joy. No standards around here anymore. Ladder use, tisk tisk. Yeah, I know, I know. But I will say, what took you so long, Rip? Jeez. Make me sit here and wait in agony. Rude. All of a sudden it comes up and it says, Rip-a-Dip is no longer your close friend. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Weighing the pros and cons, then just felt sorry. Yeah, I think it was. I can imagine that, like, with one of those, like, old-timey scales, and she's got marbles, and she's placing them one next to the other. Lara Croft is messaging me again. You know, many ancient labyrinths and mazes were devised by priests and mystics. They were meant to be symbolic of pilgrimage, representing the winding path to enlightenment and salvation. Oh, what? Wait, what? I see how it is. Uh-huh. Alright. Yeah, I suppose. You know, I'm really feeling a little used right now. Short-lived, yep. Things got too close. Buyer's remorse. She's like, wait, I forgot about all those terrible puns he makes. Nope, you can't do this. I have standards. Yep, the wings have melted. I'm just bracing for impact. That's all I can do right now. About to take the worst fall damage of my life right now. Wait, is this... Yeah, this bench is separate from everything. Oh, geez, this whole backside of this thing? There we go. Always remember to clean the backside. A little scary. Yeah. That's my Dusty Pun screen now. I talked to I talked to Sully the other day on X because I've always kind of wondered this question, and since he used to work for them, I was like, let's see if maybe Sully knows something. Because I was like, can Funko come after me because I have their name in my Twitch name? And I'm actually, you know, an affiliate on here, and it's not like I'm making money off of their product or anything, but just because it's the name, right? I decided to ask him, and he said that they used to have somebody that would go after people, but it was more so people that were like reselling Funko Pops or like making fake ones. He said they kind of let that person go after COVID and everything. So he basically said that like he wouldn't worry about it unless I was like blowing up and selling like tens of thousands of dollars in merch or something, and I was like, oh, then I don't have to worry about it. Good. I'm glad. But I guess if a rebranding was ever to come around, I feel like Dusty Buns 34 might not be too bad. I would honestly probably think of something else, but it might have, that one might be on the top. That's the top 3 candidate probably. 34 is just always, it's mainly a sporting thing. So my favorite pitcher was Nolan Ryan, and his number was 34. And not because it was also 34, but like Charles Barkley was my favorite NBA player, and he just happened to be 34 also. So I thought it was kind of weird as a kid that 2 of my favorite athletes would have the same number, so I just kind of was like, oh, it must be a good number, so I'm just gonna have 34 be my favorite number. So that's why. But now it's like, now that I keep going with this thing, Rip, like 34 keeps popping up for me, like in weird things. So like, you know, I've always been a Disney fan, but I've never really been a Disney fan to the point of like, oh, I know what year this cartoon character debuted, or I know what year this, you know, everything debuted. So over the past few years, I have become that person. And I found out that Donald Duck, who's always been my favorite Disney character, he debuted in 1934. My favorite burger place here in Akron is called Swenson's. And the one day we were in the drive-in getting Swenson's, and I looked up and it said, since 1934, and I went, well, that's odd. So it just seems to always come up in weird scenarios. I got married when I was 34. Not because we planned it that way. It just happened. So it's like, you know, all these good things like seem to go around that number for me. So it is weird. It's very weird. And it happens a lot of different things. So there must be something to it. For me, at least. I don't know. You remember J.R. Richard then? Nope. Who's J.R. Richard? Oh, Lara Croft messages again. But those ancients wanted to show us that the road was often confusing with dead ends and false turns. We were learning, we were refining, getting better, and ultimately discovering the true path. Oh, see? Rip got married at 34 too. See, and like we're close friends, so, you know. Awesome picture with Ryan on the Astro staff. Let it nail and strikeouts twice. No, that doesn't, that name doesn't ring any bells to me for some reason. I think I was only... Man, I can't remember his exact, like, years he was with teams, but I want to say I only watched him when he played for the Rangers. Because I think he started with the Mets, and then he went to the Angels, and then the Astros. And if that's not right, it's Astros first, then Mets, but I think it was Mets first. I'm trying to think of his rookie card. Yeah, it was the Mets, because he was on there with Jerry Koosman, I think, on his rookie card. '78, '79, Richard was good. Sounds like he was. He was leading the league in strikeouts, especially over Nolan Ryan. But yeah, I've got a lot of Nolan Ryan collectible stuff and Charles Barkley stuff and.
Grab a stick and twist it!
So. What's up, Tatted? Funko. How'd your track meet go Saturday, dude? Oh, look, we got a gnome in here. It's a gold gnome. Mets, Angels, Astros, Rangers. See, I knew it. It was good, but cold. Yeah, it's too bad it wasn't like today. Today was a little bit warmer for us here. I don't know about you, but... What is this song? Franz Ferdinand? It was 80 today? Yeah, it should have been... Well, that 80 might have been too warm. Well, maybe not for you in Texas. That might be like an average day for you guys. 80 would be too warm here. For running purposes. I think I only know like one Franz Ferdinand song. Apparently I know two now. $45 windy and rainy. Oh, rainy. Yep, that's the only one I know, Kevin. You know why I know that song? Guitar Hero. Well, I take that back. I think that song was on either Madden or MLB The Show one year. So I probably would have known it from that too. Probably Madden. Take me out. Down, 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 down. Take me out tonight? Did they say that in there? No, it'd be so much easier. It'd be so much easier tatted. I want to play it in VR. I think they have it in VR. I think that would be fun. Looked them up, had at least 18 wins. 76 to 79. Had a stroke warming up at the age of 30? Holy cow. What kind of warm-ups was he doing? I thought about it, dude. Now that I have the gaming PC, I think I could set it up. I tried one. Actually, I played through The Room VR. Which, if you're not familiar with the Room series, it's like a puzzle strategy type game. It was on mobile for a while. They have like 4 or 5 different versions, and they had a VR version. That's like, I was so excited to play it. I streamed it. It didn't run very well because I was trying to do it on, OBS and doing a live VR stream just was not working well on the same PC. And then I tried Phasmophobia, and that was even worse. It did not do well at all, and I haven't tried anything on it since. However, if the Quest 2 is actually still running okay, I might try it once I get it set up on the new PC. I won't have to put all that strain and stress on one computer to do it. I know they've had at least one new iteration from the Quest VRs, but I think only one update since. There's honestly, like, when I looked through the catalog of games that were on the VR, I looked through it and I was like, man, I was like, I want to play Beat Saber, which I have done, and like, that's, like, there were so few games for it, like, games that actually looked entertaining. So hopefully that's changed. Otherwise, I don't see any need to do it. You have a Quest 2 also? Have you ever played the Room games, Kevin? I think you would like them a lot. It's, it kind of reminds me of some of those brain teaser things that you had at your house that I was tinkering around with on Friday. Look up The Room on, just look it up on your phone, because most of the games they have are mobile. I think there's 4 different ones, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of brain teaser challenges and that kind of thing. That goes for anybody. If you like that kind of stuff, that is like the best series. Probably one of the only like mobile games that I've played. Like if you don't count Supercard, like a game, not like a card game, or I don't know how to get it across. Just really good. Trust me. This stream is not sponsored by The Room. Just my own personal preferences. Alright, I think we got everything in here. And if I had to guess, the rest of it's just little tiny pieces of whatever. Like, I don't think we're gonna have any other major rooms like that one any longer, so we'll find out. It's probably gonna be like small fountains and planters and that kind of thing. Yeah, stuff like this. So we should be able to finish this, and if this is the last one for Tomb Raider, then great. And if it's not the last one for Tomb Raider, well, we'll just tackle that next Monday. Watch trailer, looks cool. Yeah, I think you would really like it, dude. If I remember right, like, the first couple of them are only like $4 or $5 or something, but definitely worth the time in my opinion, and the money. But they have a VR version of that too, if you want something new for the Quest. How's the kiddo doing with his walking, Tatted? Is he up and about yet? Did he figure it out? More messages from Lara Croft? You may feel lost, but you're only ever one or two decisions away from the way out. Mazes teach us to be patient, to be mindful, calm, and centered. Very mindful, very demure. Teach us to be learners? Oh, to be better learners, sorry. I played I Expect You to Die. It was pretty good. What's that all about? It's like that James Bond quote. You expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die! What's up, Volver? Now that I'm being forced to play Boom because of Penta, I hate the mode even more. Oh, dude, you'll be fine. You just gotta get a decent deck, man. Like, you've been, you know, out of the game for a little while. You just gotta build up your deck again. Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Because right now, you might be using the strats that I was using, but you might be losing to points. Put you in bond type situation where they expect you to die. There you go. Makes sense to me. But you don't die? I assume you're not supposed to die, right? They just expect you to. You can die several ways. The max is still 7. You'll get there, man. Don't hate on it, I promise. It'll be worth it once you're all caught up. If it makes you feel better, I had to restart my streak after 6 today. But I did end up getting 11 on the next one. Volver's like, it does not make me feel any better. Death Unchained? Oh, in Death Unchained. My one friend was trying to get me to download Drunk Bar Fight or something like that, or I can't remember what the name of it was. Drunken Bar Fight or something like that. I never did. You perceive with your mind, that's the inner. Plus a few rhymes so motherfuckers remember what the thought is. I brought all this, you can survive when law is all this. Super Hot is really good too. Oh, you got a second Lily? Nice, dude. I did not. I did get my first one finally, though. I got it from the free pack yesterday. No bull rope today, though. Come on, we're gonna get this done. We're at 88%. Penta will probably get an F1, hopefully an Alexa Pro too. Yeah, I think I should get the Alexa Pro. Penta should probably be an F1, if not an F2. The collectibles aren't that difficult to get, really, so that's been helpful. This is done, yeah. Okay, there's that. We need to find this last 10%. We got this. This surely isn't 10%, right? Maybe it is. You having any luck with campaign? Did you get anything else done on that, Volver? Oh my gosh, Blanche is telling all the stories. You doing trivia tomorrow, Kevin? Cool. Probably see you there then. Campaign. You're funny. I can hear you now. I just got caught up and I got a Seth Rollins Pro out of the rewards. I could probably go a little bit further into it, but I can only go so far today. Yeah, that's all you can do if you're that far behind to get caught up. But once you do get caught up, I promise it's worth it to keep being caught up with it as much as you can. Because day one of a new rarity, you can you can get easy, probably 3 pros right away. Oh, I did not get all of this at all. Is it this part? No, I did that part. Why is it so... Blanche, good lord, girl, what are you even barking at? She is going berserk.
Blanche is telling a story.
You can stream VR, Kevin. I've done it a couple different times, but it did not run very well when I just had the one PC. Because the program that you use to stream is like, it takes up a lot of CPU, and then having the VR hooked up to the computer and then running a game as well took up a lot more CPU, so it didn't run very smoothly. But now that I have an actual computer for gaming on top of the PC that I use for streaming, it should be able to run smoother. But I haven't tried one yet on the new setup. That's what you should have done, Kevin. You should have started streaming since you're all retired and stuff. You can stream all kinds of stuff. I'll teach you the ropes. Gotta win in your game? Nice. Click. Oh, it's because it's connected with this one. That's why. Okay. That makes more sense now. How did you finish up some of the Wallace and Gromit stuff, Rip? How was that? Does it look cool? I'll leave it to you. It's not that bad. You kind of have to like piecemeal together everything, because at the start of me streaming it was like rough. Like I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Like audio issues were way worse than they are now. Like audio is always the big thing that gets screwed up. 99%? What am I missing? What bothers me here is there's 99% and I don't have the mini checklist yet, so what? It's got to be something like a bunch of small things that I missed somewhere. Nope. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, what happens if I run down through here? Something around the corner that... I did the first map, it was cute. Cool. I don't think I went this way. Oh no, this is the beginning. Okay, so I didn't go around this corner. Oh, this. There's a whole bench here I missed. That'll do it. But wait, if it was just the bench, wouldn't it show up on the mini? Oh, this is weird. Maybe they don't give you the checklist for this one because it's a maze. Maybe it's supposed to be tricky and hard. Did you guys get through High on Life yet? My gosh, I've got a sound bite I've been dying to use and I don't want to spoil it. No? Okay. Yeah, you don't do one thing at a time, do you, in the gaming universe? What the heck? Like, what's... What am I missing? Take care, Kevin. Have a good night. Thanks, as always, for stopping in, buddy. It means a lot to me. I like having people stop in that I actually know in real life. Doesn't happen too often, unfortunately. That bench is done. This is done. It's got to be in that main. It's got to be in that main room. Like, this stuff is all just one or two things. Gosh dang, this is gonna annoy me. It's gonna be in here. And the entrance for that is way over here. Ah, the hatch surrounding apparently was not clear. Bingo, there we go. Maze center platform. What? Stone decoration base? Stone decoration plinth. Because we all know what a plinth is, right? Main center pedestal base platform. So it's this. I love Weezer so much. Okay, stone decoration base. Plinth, wait, I saw something that said plinth. This thing. Stone decoration plinth, though. Dang. Stone decoration. Do we... Uh-oh, I don't think it's in here. Stone decoration plinth. Okay, so I'm hoping it's not in there. Going back this way. That's a fountain plinth. Stone decoration. It's gotta be this thing, right? No? Pink flower pot? No. Purple flower, purple flower. Ah! This one. And the base. All right. And the hedge maze is done. That was a fun one. I like that. Oh, so there is still one more thing. Croft Manor's treasure room will be done next Monday. So, that's what we'll go with. Thank you, everyone that stuck around, hung out. It was a lot of good conversation today, guys. I had a lot of fun with this one. And I'll throw it out there again. I know we talked about some, like, mental health stuff and everything today. If anybody ever needs anything, I will keep everything that you tell me completely confidential. If you just need to vent or say something, just contact me and we can talk through it. Or if you don't want me to say anything, that's fine too. If you just want to vent things out to people, I'm here for you. Don't have all the answers, but I can give you a little bit of sound advice, maybe. Let's head over and raid Midnight Viper, who's doing his farm simulation. First message here is if you're just following. If you are subbed, you can copy this second message here. So feel free to pick either one of those. Wednesday, again, it's up in the air, but I don't think I'll be streaming Wednesday evening. So next time you will see me would be Thursday for WWE Supercard, and we'll pick up Echoes of Wisdom back on Saturday morning, and wrap up that dungeon that we were in, because we were so close to finishing it on Saturday and I just couldn't get to it. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna raid and run, and so I can get some eats and watch some TV with Kim before bedtime. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. I know it's only Monday. I know we got 4 more days of work for most people, and there's some people that work on the weekends, so whatever time you get off of work, enjoy it. Try to enjoy it as best you can. So that's all we can do, is take the small amount of time that life has given us to enjoy it. And I don't think you should let any of those seconds, no matter how fleeting they are, pass you by to enjoy something. So everybody have a good week. Keep those socks dry, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.